22nd of June 2011. Chris Reardon with today's United Kingdom talk. And my friend Ron is telling me that I'm doing too many shows. Do you think we're doing too many shows? Is it a bit much having almost one a day? Is it too much? Please let me know what you think. Jessie BT actually says, writing in via YouTube, says, I do enjoy your 10-minute shows. I wish you would go to 15 minutes. See, I have said before, you light up my mornings. You light up my life to carry on. What a shame I'm not sitting next to the piano. I could have played you that one, Jessie. And today it's raining like mad, she says, and she sent that in on Monday. Well, I hope it stopped raining now. We've had a lot of rain here as well in the UK. But there you are, boys and girls. Thanks for that, Jessie. Do you think we're doing too many shows? Are you going to get fed up with these daily things? Ron reckons, my best friend Ron, I should do 3 a week. What do you think? Do let us know what you think. I'm quite happy to sit here sort of almost daily, not every day, almost daily, and have a chat, but he reckons I'm doing too many. What do you think? Honest opinions, please. The email address is chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Had a nice couple of nights doing karaoke. Belushi's on Monday in Hammersmith and Belushi's on Tuesday in Fulham. 2 quite good nights. But I'm having a little bit of a change around with some of the nights. I'm being moved... not the karaoke, that all stays the same, but my Saturday night is moving to Sunday, okay? So I'm going to have Saturday nights free. So the best way to get a job, a new job, is always to just ask around. So that's what I'm telling you now. I will be soon free in July on a Saturday night. So anyone who wants a DJ or a karaoke host on a Saturday night, and it's actually rare that my Saturday nights come up. Every sort of 3 or 4 years it comes up again. So if anyone's interested in employing me as a DJ or karaoke host on a Saturday night, have car, will travel. I mean, obviously, Edinburgh would be a bit far. I'm quite near London, so anywhere in London or just around the outside is fine. Then please send us an email and let me know, okay? chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. You don't mind me asking, do you? That's how you get jobs. A lot of people, you know, they might... leave a job or be moved from a job or whatever, and they're too frightened to tell anyone, where actually, you know, there are jobs out there, but sometimes people don't know that you're free. So the best way to do it is just say, and that's it. So I've got a Saturday night coming up free very, very soon. If anyone's interested in employing me, DJ or karaoke, or both, you can have sort of karaoke early on in the evening and DJ later on, then do let me know. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. All right, some emails coming through. Wayne, hello Wayne, Mr. Hudson, hello Wayne, says, surely we need an address to send your money to. Thought the post office address was going. Oh, I'm only joking. Please don't send money in the post. Things are not that bad. I mean, they're really not. The post office box, yes, Wayne, it is going. I'm just not sure when. Whenever the renewal's up, it will be gone. I thought it was sometime in June. I haven't got the letter yet for renewing the thing, so I'm assuming it's you know, it's not that date is not past yet. I thought it was June for some reason. I can't remember, but yes, indeed, the post office box is going. It is still active at the moment, and I'll give you the address in a few moments' time, okay? Got to say hello to Vicky. Here's an email, Vicky, and I do apologise, Vicky. This has been hanging around, and I've not got around to it until now, so here it comes. Dear Chris, I saw your squirrel video from a few weeks ago last night, and thanks for sending along the link. That's okay, my love. At about the same time, because you remember the squirrel story? Those of you that have been with us for a while will know... Just a minute, I've done something wrong here. What have I done here? Now, I can't remember what time... Oh, there we are. Got to keep an eye on the time, so you've got to keep an eye on time. I did have... those of you that have been watching the show for a while will know that about 7 or 8 weeks ago now, I had a squirrel problem in the loft, which has now been resolved. But Vicky also had a squirrel problem, and she sent in an email a while ago, which we read out. Anyway, she continues, saw your squirrel video last night. She says, at about the same time as I had the squirrels, I also had mice in the attic. Again, theatre of the mind. I would sit at the dining room table and I swear it sounded like they were running in circles above the table. Yeah, it does. It's horrific when you've got something in the loft and you hear these noises and you're never quite sure what's going on up there. I used to hear thumps and things being dragged across. It sounded like bodies being dragged across in the attic. She says, like they were in a track and field competition running on a big oval. Round and round they went. That went on for over a month. And like you, at first, I would try to laugh it off. Yeah, as indeed I did. But after a while, it was starting to bother me. I paid a different pest control company to deal with the mice. They had put down poison bait in the attic, but the mice did not seem to take the bait. So about a week after the squirrel incident had been resolved with a new chimney cap, yeah, because she had squirrels coming down the chimney. They get in all the holes, you know. You've got to stuff your holes up. Boys and girls, you need to stuff those holes up to stop nasty old things getting in there. You really do. I called the... Stop it. I called the nuisance man back to investigate the mouse situation. I'd thought they were mice when I called the first pest control company, but after seeing the squirrel in the living room, I started to think that the mice might not be mice, but they might be a little bigger. Perhaps they were chipmunks. Chipmunks. We have lots of chipmunks at my old condo. The nuisance man, by the way, this lady is in the States, okay. The nuisance man went up into the attic and said that the prior company did a lousy job. Apparently, they put down lots of poison, but in all the wrong spots. Nuisance said that the droppings in the attic were definitely from mice, and he rearranged the poison bait boxes properly at the perimeter of the attic. And I think he was right, because shortly thereafter the scratching stopped and the mice never came back in the next 5 years that I lived there. You see, you know, it's all very well doing these things, you know, putting down poison and traps. You've got to put them in the right place. You know, me and you, Vicky, probably, as non-poison type people, we wouldn't know. That's why we call people in. I mean, I've got to be honest, the guy that put my stuff in, the trap did get one of them. I think the poison got another couple of them. So I suppose he did a good job, but he never came back. You know, I wouldn't call him again. I wouldn't use the same company again. He never came back. I think next time I would go with a big company like Rentokil. This was a local company. I can't even remember the name of it, to be honest, but I wasn't... Yeah, I mean, we got the squirrels, or we got a couple of the squirrels, but he didn't come back. He just didn't seem to want to come back. Perhaps they were good. They were big squirrels. Either that or we found out I was a puff. Perhaps I scared him. Do you think he thought I fancied him? He was actually quite nice. Maybe I'll try and get him round here again. Now that I have a cat, Toby, and a dog, Honey, I would like to think that all manner of pests will stay away from my humble home, lest they meet up with swift justice, as might be delivered by a cat and dog. Seriously, there is nothing good about having to kill mice and squirrels. No, absolutely, I agree with you. But when they are in your home and you've got no choice but to take care of business, and that's how I dealt with it, I'm afraid. I mean, I killed 2 squirrels myself. I'm not proud of that. You know, I'm not happy that I did that, but it had to be done. You know, they wouldn't go. You know, they've got a hole there. They could leave of their own accord. I made enough noise up there, but they kept coming back. You know, they had a lot of warning. Would I like to do it again? No, I wouldn't. But if I had to, I would. Got to go now, time to walk the dog. We have a ribbon with bells that hangs on the front door, and she taps them when she needs to take a walk outside. Really? Have you got a bell ringing dog? I've been calling them puppy bells, but I realise that the name of the product is Poochie Bells. Do read the label, Vicky. Come on, girl. I think my name for it is more accurate. Give Miss Casey a nice ear rub from me, please, and that's lots of love from Vicky. Sorry that took so long for your email to come up there, Vicky. That's it from the show today. In tomorrow's show, we've got some more stories from Betsy, the cab Betsy, and the City Bloomers we've got coming up tomorrow, from Nick, who drives a cab, a proper London taxi. All right, that's coming up tomorrow, as well as some more emails. The email address, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. I'll give you the postal address just before I go. United Kingdom Talk, P.O. Box 4073, Bracknell, Bracknell, RG429ED. And Joy, we're still waiting for your beans, incidentally, darling. But don't worry, sometimes it takes a while to get here all the way from the States. Once again then, Chris Reardon, United Kingdom Talk, P.O. Box 4073, Bracknell, RG429ED, United Kingdom. And don't forget, do let me know as well by email, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk, whether you think a show a day is a little bit too much. Do let me know. Don't be frightened. I won't be offended. See you on the next show. Bye-bye now.